Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Shane, if this is your first time here. And we just kind of do a little bit of everything. We've got the bike project back there. I do have, I guess they're in the house. I did get the kit, so that's going to be coming up very soon. Tearing those carburetors back down and hoping that it runs, I guess. I've got some Jeep parts here. That's going to be neat. I got to get one more thing before I make a video on that, because this part, just doing this part right here is probably not enough. So there is one other thing that I want to do to it. So we're going to do kind of two things to it. Let me get these out of here, actually. We've got, that's the Polaris. That's Jordan's. I use it for dragging stuff around. It's actually kind of this thing. So this thing right here is a late 90s, early 2000s Honda Recon 250 non-electric shift. I have one just like it, actually. Mine's tan, and I've abused it very well. It's been wrecked and flipped and all kinds of other stuff. Anyway, I picked this thing up last night, and it's taken apart pretty good. I have, so far, I did have to fix the starter, because when I picked it up, the guy was like, starter's not on it, it don't work. And I did plug the coil in and gave it a couple pulls to test for spark, just to see if it had spark, because it does have compression, so I believe it'll run. But that's all I've done so far. So we're going to bolt the coil up to, because I think it gets it ground from there. I could be wrong. And I have to, we got to get some stuff ordered. I already ordered a ignition switch, a left-hand switch, because it's missing the start button and the wires are ripped apart and all that. Something goofy's going on here with the brake handle. I don't know. I also ordered a solenoid because it looks like that, and the wires are melted and whatnot. And then that, I don't even, I gotta look at a wiring diagram because I don't even know what that is. And a CDI box, just in case. It's always good to have around. I don't know what I'm going to do with this quad yet. I do have a friend that has the electric shift option, and she may be interested in this. But if it don't run, then it's just going to be parts for basically the both of us. You know, the body would be usable for either one of us. The transmission seems to be okay. The clutches don't seem to be wore out of it. You put it in gear and it does all right. There's fuel tank and fuel lid and these funky little gun racks. Kind of neat. But yeah, so let's dig down into it. Let me find a bolt and get the coil bolted up. And then I don't have a battery, but I do have some jumper cables and a car battery. So, and I have a jump pack, but I think it's dead. So let's get right into it and see if we can make this thing at least pop off. Okay guys, there's not hardly anywhere good to put that camera, but I just got the coil mounted, and we're about to buzz the starter, I think. I think we're good to go. So, nothing to it but to do it, I guess. Okay. My Chevy dog, she's always nosing around. Let's see what that is. The starter's finicky. Nothing. Okay, so you just saw a second ago I was messing with it. I actually continued to mess with this thing just a little bit longer that day, which was yesterday, and I got it to where basically it would fire, I'd hit the start, I would cross the solenoid, it would start and immediately die. So I went ahead and put the ignition, a starter solenoid, and a new starter on. That all came in today. I do have a CDI box as well, right there. We're just gonna go ahead and give this thing some voltage real quick and I guess see what happens. No guarantee it's gonna run or anything, but I don't even know if the starter's gonna work. But I can turn the key on now. It still doesn't show that we're in neutral, but I think if I... Nope. Okay. I don't know how that works, but I guess we will just real quick see. Crank's a lot better. Let's open the choke. What happens if we cross these? Nothing. That's weird. I guess I don't fully understand the purpose of those two. Let's give it just a little, let's give it a spray. Just a quick spray. And if that don't hit, then I did put a new coil on it as well. I guess, let me plug in the new CDI box. Now, you know what that means? Sucker's gonna freaking start. I almost guarantee it. Lord have mercy, here we go. Maybe not. But we have a neutral light now, so that's nice. I wonder if this coil is no good. I don't get the left-hand switch until tomorrow, but we will plug the factory coil back in, because that is definitely interesting that I have the neutral light now where I didn't before. It wouldn't show me if I was in neutral or reverse or nothing. It was just like, didn't seem to know or care, I guess, which is what I thought was kind of why it was maybe not wanting to start. I could be wrong, I could be way off base, but well, let me do some more troubleshooting and I'll get back with you. Okay guys, so as you can see by the cloud of smoke, I did a lot of off-camera diagnostics. I'm trying to think. I believe I picked this up Friday night, and that's when I started the Saturday morning was when I started the first video with you guys, showing, introducing the quad, everything. It is now Monday morning, Monday afternoon, about noon. I messed with it a little bit yesterday, and then I messed with it some more today, and I have got a breakthrough. So I told you I have another TRX 250 Recon 4-tracks. I don't know. It's got a bunch of names. I have another one, though. And now I'm going to be a liar because it fell off somewhere or something, didn't it? Oh, crap. But just trust me that laying around here somewhere, not that one, but I took the CDI box off of mine, basically. And I was having the same problem. Couldn't get anywhere with it. This is the new one. It kind of come down to, it would spark as soon as you cranked it, and as soon as you let off. Like, it would only spark once as soon as you cranked it, and then wouldn't spark again until you let off of the starter button. Here's the one off of mine. My other one, my tan one. So, I plugged in mine, didn't work. Changed this diode, because it can cause a problem. This green wire to the right here is the signal from the neutral safety switch, and the wire on the left there with the red stripe goes to the CDI box to tell the bike that it's in neutral and that it can start. And I started suspecting that something was going on there, and the new CDI box, no matter what gear it was in, showed the neutral light on. Both the original CDI box and then the one off of my tan one would not show it was in neutral. And instead of really trying to test it or anything, I figured out which wire it was, which is here. I unplugged it. That gray one is the reverse light, and the green one is the neutral. I unplugged it, and I said, I'm going to try to stick ground to it first, see what happens. Well, if we turn the key on over here, right? No neutral light, okay? Now, I'm going to take this ground wire that I've got attached to my ground cable. I'm just going to jab it in the hole there. Now there's a freaking neutral light. Even better, remember I ordered a left-hand switch because this one was all tore up. Well, this is your 12 volts constant when the key's on. This goes to the starter solenoid to start it. No matter what CDI box was in it before, this would not work. Now what? It freaking runs! It's running on 2 cycle because I wanted to lube the top end, but yeah, it freaking runs. And I'll have the left-hand switch today too. I think it's choked too much. This choke is sticking. Let's try it now. Running out of fuel. Anyway, the motor sounds great. And I was in gear the first time that I started it, and I didn't realize it, and it kind of, whoop, you know, drove off. But will it run? Yes, it will run. Does it look beautiful? No, it does not. I will have the left-hand switch today. I've got a new ignition on it. I've got a new solenoid. I've got a new solenoid on it. I've got a brand new starter on it. Carb seems to be functioning properly. I don't need the coil, so it's either going to go on the shelf in case mine ever goes. This is definitely getting returned. This CDI box is no good. It's for something else. I don't know. It was $30. It's getting returned. You're returned. But I'm going to put it all back together. I may find some tires for it, but first I'm going to, like I said, I think my friend could really use this. She's got one she's got the same one, but hers is the ES model, which stands for electronic shift, which on this left-hand switch here, there'll be an up button and a down button for your shifting, and that's actually how you shift. Kind of neat, I guess, but hers is, let's see, the rear axle's busted. The ignition system's trashed on it. It runs pretty good. It drives all right. Not a lick of brakes on it at all. The front brakes, the master's completely trashed. It's done. It's gone. Rear axle's busted. All that braking doesn't work. I mean, the thing is, it rolls so freaking freely that you get on it and she zippity-doos. You kind of have to just like jump off of it or hit something. So I'm going to see if she's interested in it first. If not, I might just find a pile of these and do some kind of weird little like Recon 250 race or something. I don't know. But anyway, guys. Oops. Probably upside down now, aren't we? Anyway, guys. That's it. Don't mind what's in the background. That's another video coming. The Recon, done. Fixed. I'm going to put the plastics back together. Y'all don't care to see none of that. I'm going to rip it around the yard. Keep it, sell it. I don't know. I picked it up because it was a good deal. The bike, I do have the parts for it. They are right here, actually. I've got a entire carb service kit for it, so that's nice. That'll be soon. I gotta get this car out first. Quad's out, car's out. I still got plenty of winter to work on the bike, so that's what that is. Remember, if you guys enjoy the video, throw a like, throw a subscribe. If I could talk properly, I'm running on like 0 sleep. Words are not working for me. But anyway, stay tuned because the video on this Malibu is coming up. Yes, there's an engine there. And just a very, very small teaser. That's the original, that's the head that come off the engine that was in the car. You guys are not going to want to miss that. It is freaking wild what that thing looks like. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.